Welcome everyone. This is another great edition of the ATF Radio Show, Kentucky Derby Style. We've got the good old Woodford Reserve Executive Cigar Club edition of Woodford Reserve today, joined by Sir Shirts and Shoes, who was in Miami last night. Just as my mother would say, gallivanting.
I was.
All over.
I was. It's also one of the reasons why I'm drinking nothing but water all day. Okay, and Woodford.
I was going to say, yeah, that's not how that works. I'll give you a little vitamin B patch if you need it, but we're drinking today. We're drinking today.
I am a true champion and warrior. No matter what goes on, the show goes on.
So I just finished smoking Ichiban, and you've given me 3 cigars here, so I'm trying to figure out what exactly I'm going to smoke next.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Not through the headphones.
Sweet.
I can hear you. All right, so
We'll figure it out.
what do you actually smoke? What should I smoke? I mean, I've got the Plasencia Campo. I've got Davidoff.
Yep.
I've got Rodriguez.
So, it's interesting because, all 3 are interesting. We like the brands and blends from all 3. However, we just got Rodriguez in the house here at Executive. So we've got that Series 84 Maduro, which is right there.
Yeah.
We've got the Primera Class, on the shelves as well. So I think as anxious as we were, to bring these in,
I should smoke it right now.
I think you should probably just smoke the damn.
Jesus. All right, well. Okay. Davidoff it is. I mean.
So why not? Why not? Also, on the heels of Davidoff, as you know, they are coming out with another blend middle of May, I found out. So it's going to be a complex bureau, so I'll be looking forward to getting hands on those. And, myself and you and Stephen will have to...
It smells like Team Spirit.
Nirvana reference, for those who didn't know.
Maybe a little cherry pie in there too. I don't know.
Warrant reference. Come on, I'm with you. We go on 80s music. I think I can hold my own pretty well.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I was born in '80s, so I really didn't listen to anything till about '85, '86. So
I wasn't born in the 80s. But some of my activities in the 80s, people could have been born because of me in the 80s. But I digress. we are talking about cigars, are we not?
I mean, this is a show about everything and anything, so it really doesn't matter. I don't really give a shit. We don't have censors, we don't have sponsors, really. So
that's true.
Say what the fuck you feel.
That's true. We are.
That's what we're doing today.
That's right. Do not let your imagination limit your verbalization.
The possibilities are endless.
They're endless.
Endless.
Yeah.
So I need you to show everybody the derby hat that you walked in with, because I know you can't fit it over the headphones, but little ode to Prince there, I'm sure.
Gotta have some purple. Gotta have a little purple in the house. So, but yeah. Hat dance. Hats are in Executive all day today.
They are.
So
got purple everywhere.
Royalty.
Yep. Royalty.
Royalty and loyalty.
That's
That's
it.
right.
Royalty and loyalty. That's it.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and light this up.
Do that.
Kind of don't want to.
Why not?
Do you have any more of these in the box right now?
I have more in the box. I have more in my case. I've got more in my house. I got them all over the place.
Fucking waiting for Dr. Seuss now? All right, well, here we go.
Smoke them if you got them. You got them. Smoke them. You think I'd give you the last cigar that I had of a particular blend?
I know you wouldn't.
Actually, I would, because there never is a last cigar.
I was gonna say, we don't buy like single sticks. It's always
There's always more. So.
Well, shout out to Chair 4 Steve, who is in Puerto Rico at a wedding right now.
I'm jealous. He sent us pictures of him flying kites.
I was not jealous of that. That was, I don't know.
I started telling him to go fly a kite, but he was actually flying a kite in Puerto Rico. So there you go.
Yeah, I kind of grew up in Catholic church, so kite day was a real thing. So it's kind of traumatizing now. But
sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. But I checked out in Miami yesterday. I happened to I swung by Empire Cigars, and Alex took care of us there, of course, and thanks to our good buddy Tom, who's got VIP membership. We were in the VIP section there. And what did I run across? Something that I've been looking for a while. Other cigar joints that I've been to didn't have them in stock. They had 4 left, so I had to get them, and that was the Arturo Fuente Lost City. And they gave me the box since I bought the last 4.
They didn't have any Lanceros, I'm guessing.
No, they were out of all. That was the last 4 they had.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Opus fan, but the Lost City Lancero is
That's the one.
hands down my favorite Opus
I
out
know
of
it is.
everything there is. So anytime anybody who's listening finds it, call me. I'll pay you double
Yeah.
because they're very rare.
Only 500 boxes per year are produced of that. And and the box even has Andy Garcia's name on it, referencing the movie Lost City. Because as you know, that movie was based on a story of a tobacco family, and Arturo Fuente actually grew tobacco, for that specifically. And so that's what they're harvesting out of the Lost City series. So it's very special. Glad to get my hands on it. So, and got to keep looking for them. I was told at Grand Cathedral that they'll be getting some in at some point, along with the Heaven and Earth series, the Purple Rains.
Well, of course.
So, so if that occurs, I'll be bringing some back from there as well. So,
Well, if you're in the area or looking for a place to watch the Derby or smoke or have a drink or just enjoy the beautiful weather and the water, come down to Executive Cigars down here in Sanford. I just had Edgar crack open the cases of the Woodford Reserve Double Oaked bottle for Executive. So we're going to get into that in a couple of minutes. And
show that logo.
I'm hoping
Got the name right on it.
I'm kind of hoping that the bottle lasts for the day, but I did tell her to hold me another box, and I am gonna get in on that raffle for that very nice bottle of the Woodford Reserve with the Kentucky Derby edition.
Yes.
So
I got my ticket, so I'm in it too. So that's I believe they're raffling off 3 bottles of it.
oh,
So we got a couple of chances.
okay.
Yep. So that'll be a lot of fun. So looking forward to that. Do you have have you picked a horse in the Derby?
I have not.
I haven't either. So
I probably need to, but there's so much liquor and cigars going on right now. I'm kind of engrossed in that. So,
I hear you. Oh, there's the Johnny Cash impersonator.
oh yeah.
So I walk the line like Channel 9.
Yeah, and they got the DJ outside on the patio as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
They have another was it guitarist
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
So if you're around here, and then of course, what else is going on today downtown? The art festival, I think.
Yeah. The Sanford Art Festival.
Yeah,
is
Sanford
going
Art
on.
Festival is going on right now, so you can come in and walk around, look at some art, pick up some cigars, which are smokable art, some alcohol, which is
I'm
consumable art.
I'm art, but
You
I'm
can
not
meet-
smokable, but I am consumable.
Well, sir, we're not. What's the time on this thing? We're not even 10 minutes into the show.
Hey,
This is gone left.
you said let it go.
I did.
So the Kentucky Derby favorite for those who are betting happens to be essential quality. And in life, one must always have essential quality. However, there is a horse in this called Midnight Bourbon. And
That's my pick.
That name alone,
That'll be my pick for today. Midnight Bourbon it is.
yeah, I like that. So, and then there's another one called O Besos, which are kisses.
Kisses.
Yeah, so nothing wrong with that. So, but so we're going with Midnight Bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
I like that too. And I see my glass is now full.
Yes. Your cup runs over. So
Running
to the Derby.
to the Derby. Cheers. And for those who couldn't make it, oh well. What a way to start the afternoon.
Oh, this is yeah. This
Throw it up in
bottle's-
the, throw it up in the air, come down like sunshine.
I ain't never coming home.
Never.
Yeah, this bottle's not gonna make it. Maybe another bottle will make it, but I don't think this bottle's gonna make it home today.
You know what we need? We need a button to push that says, bring me another bottle. We need a bring me another bottle button. No, besides the phone.
I'll just text right now. Like just
that we should. That we should. So,
yeah, we might need a bottle of this for the locker too.
we may. But that locker's getting full because, as you know, I brought in the loggerhead.
I saw that.
I brought in the Uncle Nearest.
I saw that too. I was
So
like,
we might need a second locker because we are bringing in stuff.
yeah, between that and cigars, we're kind of overflowed already. Maybe we just need to get a separate humidor or something here.
That would work. We got the room for it, so why not? We got the
can
room
just
for it.
get an ATF wine fridge and just turn it into a wine door with cigars on top, and then just jam enough bottles in there to just slam the door shut.
Man, that would be sweet. That would be too sweet.
All right, we gotta talk to Tom when he gets here today. Got ideas flowing.
Yeah, we do.
We got ideas of flowing. I got ideas of flowing.
And shout out to the staff here at Executive. You got James, you got Edka, who's the tobacconist. Certainly, Genesis is outside doing her thing, and Liana's inside doing her thing. Show up, give them some love, show them some support, tip them well. They are all great at what they do, and they make part of the experience here what it is and why Executive is memorable. And it's one of the reasons why we are doing it from here too. This is a special place.
Absolutely.
Right here on the Sanford River Walk, we got water views, and it's a beautiful day. So it really is a good place to be. And also, shout out to Angela Yu again from Grand Cathedral Cigars, who actually came out and took a look at the spot last week. And shout out to Tom again, because he actually returned the favor. He actually went down to Grand Cathedral first. Check it out, love the place, and then the very next day, Angela came on up here and said, "Art sent me." So those were Tom's words exactly to me. So, but it's nice to have two amazing spots like that. 90 minutes apart from each other. So great experience, different experiences, but it's nonetheless great experiences run by great people. So definitely shout out to Angela Yu, Nathan, and the team over at Grand Cathedral Cigars in Tampa Heights.
And I also wanted to say good luck and congrats to my girlfriend and her dance team. They are actually going for competition today.
Oh.
So that's why she couldn't join me for the derby festivities. So
Okay.
she's been on pins and needles for the past 2 days, just practicing and everything. So,
What's that kind of stress level like, knowing you got something coming up like that?
bro, it's funny. I equate it to,
It's like athletes preparing for like a World Series or something like that.
and don't get me wrong, until I met her, I didn't know that, gymnastics and everything. And I knew there were sports, but I didn't know the level of competition and the level of, being in shape that you have to be. And these kids are from, like my daughter's there, from age 5, all the way up to high school level.
Yeah, you got to take it seriously.
And
no
they
doubt.
compete, and it's nerve-wracking for me watching them.
I'm sure it is.
So I can
Sure it is.
my oldest, a 13-year-old, she's got nerves, and she's never nervous, but for some reason today she was nervous. So we had her out in the backyard, practicing backflips and aerials and everything, so that she could just kind of get the jitters up, because she's usually the one who's just she's in the zone from the time she wakes up in the morning. She's just there. And today she was a little off, so my girl took the time. It's like, okay, let's trying to get her back to where she normally is.
Yep, get her in that comfort headspace so that when it's time to perform, it's just another routine.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, that's what you have to do. So, but I get it. I went through that playing sports as well. You practice. You have your good days. Then when it comes time to actually execute and perform on the day of, there are nerves, which are normal. I always just try to, channel them to make me focus on my technique and trusting myself, and then just letting it happen and enjoying and relaxing in the moment. So,
Which is the biggest part, is just remembering that it is a moment. It's going to pass.
yeah,
You give it 110% or 150% for that moment, But remember, when it's over, it's over. Now you got to focus on the next task.
That's right. You got some, and don't have any regrets. Celebrate what you did well. Take note of what you need to continue to work on, and keep pushing. So
No regrets.
No, none.
No regrets.
None at all. And congratulations again to my firstborn, my only born, my twin, on her graduation from Arizona State University's Walter Cronkite School of Mass Communication and Journalism. They had the college ceremony, student only, yesterday, and then they will have the university ceremony, which will be virtual Monday evening. So it's at 6 o'clock.
So are you gonna cry? I think you're gonna cry.
No, if I were there, probably, but it's it's virtual, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but, I almost cried when for whatever reason, when she graduated from 8th grade. It was weird. I don't know why. But from high school, I was cool.
She's becoming a woman and going into high school. That's probably what it was, breaking that kid phase into
Maybe so.
into high school.
Maybe so. Yeah, when she graduated from high school, I was cool.
Because I'm looking at my 13-year-old now, and I'm like, you're almost finishing now. You're getting ready to go to high school. And it's like, I'm nervous.
Why are you nervous?
Because it's high school.
And as great a dad as you are, she knows she's prepared.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Come in there whooping that ass all over the place. They'll be like, oh, she needs to graduate after. She needs to be done after 1 year. She don't need all 4. So I'm not even worried about that. So,
yeah.
She ain't got anything to be nervous about. So you're a great dad, and as fathers with daughters, the idea is to prepare them for all those different stages of life, and you've done so.
Oh, absolutely.
So the only thing I could admit that I would be nervous about is the gentleman callers that are going to be approaching her, trying to catch her eye.
At this point, and we've kind of had the talk already, so at this point, she knows. And I've kind of taught her, like, this is what guys are going to say, this is, so when they say this, you say that back to them, just keep it cordial and respectful, but, it's like, always carry yourself like a lady.
Always.
And then if we have an issue, then that's what that's for.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything, that's what I'm there for, so don't worry about it.
Simple, and keep it all in perspective. I had a conversation with Caitlin once when she was in 7th or 8th grade, and she said, Daddy, why are guys so stupid? And I said, well, I'll tell you why. Because everything that they say to you is always focused ultimately on one thing.
One thing, absolutely.
And as long as you keep that in mind, then you can put everything else they say into a proper content and context. And she goes, well, how long does that last? And I said, until they die.
Yeah.
So she's like, so I have to be concerned about that all the time for the rest of my life? And I said, yeah. I said, that's the nature of it. Yeah, that's the nature of it. So she goes, well, were you that way too? And I said, oh, absolutely. I said, but in my, but I can't deny who I am. But at the same time, I always put forth the effort to be a gentleman about things. I was never a rapscallion about stuff. But yeah.
Well,
but I
can't say the same.
But I just handle it differently. So, but it flows through each of us as men. So it's just one of those things, and it's just a matter of how we choose to use it and respond to it. So like getting a video about a speeding ticket that delves into other things. Stuff like that happens. So
moving on. So this Davidoff is amazing.
Of course it is.
Good medium going forward. I like it.
Yeah.
It's got a lot more strength than I expected it to have for today.
Yeah.
I mean, it's being my second cigar today, but still.
What was your first?
The Ichiban Habana.
Oh, that's right.
So I've been smoking those quite regularly.
Yeah,
Shout
that's
out to that booth. That's becoming one of my favorite kind of go-to first cigar of the day.
Okay.
So I'm really liking it. Yeah, I got like 3 or 4 buttons of them. So
Yeah, because you've been on a tear lately. You need to stand up and say, my name is the Cigar Snob, and I'm a cigar holic. That's really what you should be doing right now.
I mean, yeah, we're going on 9,000 cigars.
Yeah, and that's just this year.
Well, yeah, when you couple that with the bourbon and whiskey and rum and now Simcoa with tequila, that you've got, it's become quite a interesting one.
Yes, and I'm going to have some of the newly released Herradura Legend coming our way too. I talked to Will Salazar over at Armories and about that, so that'll be coming our way shortly too, because I've heard that's phenomenal. And Herradura, they do a thing. So they do. So I've heard nothing but good things about the Legend. So we'll be getting our hands on that shortly. So
I'm definitely looking forward to that. So tell me more about this trip to Miami yesterday, because I called you and I'm like, hey, or I texted you and said, hey, you gonna go be executive? And you're like, no, I'm headed down to Miami. And I'm like, well, shit, I didn't get the memo.
So our mutual friend Joe Norwood has been meaning to spend some have call it a little guys getaway, and when Tom found out about it, he said, oh, I want to go. He goes, I know I got this derby event, but I'd love to go and hang out with you guys. And so Joe and Will Salazar, being good friends, they all invited me, and I said, okay, let's do it. So Joe took care of found us hotel reservations on Miami Beach at the Cadet, right off Collins there.
It's very nice.
And so we stayed there. We met up in Little Havana first, had lunch, then walked over to
Yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah, so great cigars over there, and rolled right there in front of you, live music, and then we ventured back to our hotel to prep for the evening's festivities. And I went back to my room for about 10 minutes, and I was like, I'm getting tired. So I had two options: one, take a nap and miss the evening, or get my ass up and get moving. So what did I do? I got up and got moving. I walked around outside a little bit. I walked along Miami Beach.
Yeah. Never a dull moment.
None at all. And then I came back, and as I walked back into the Cadet, who's sitting at the bar? Lewis. There he is. All of a sudden, shots of Milagro started pouring. Then after that, Tom and Joe came down, and then we walked over to the Ritz-Carlton and had drinks at the bar at the Ritz-Carlton.
Did you see Blythe?
Huh?
Did you see Blythe at the Ritz-Carlton?
Yeah. Yeah. And then after that, it was time for dinner. So we went to Smith & Wollensky right there, right across from Fisher Island.
Yeah, that was an amazing spread.
Yeah, that was crazy. And then Tom's friend Jose, who lives there, met up with us later, but we started off at the Seafood Tower. So we had steak tartare, tuna tartare, we had oysters, we had shrimp, we had lobster tails, we had bread and butter, then we had entrees, we had roasted potatoes, we had this potato bacon cheese mash, we had asparagus, we had 2 tomahawk steaks, cut table side. It was like a Roman feast.
That's a good experience there.
Oh, it was ridiculous, man. We didn't even finish it. It was a lot of food. It's just sick. And then people are looking at us going, they got 2? They got 2? Well, so those 5 guys. Yeah, we need 2. You better be glad we didn't get 3. So, but I digress. And big fan of Smith & Wollensky. I was a big fan of Smith & Wollensky in Chicago. My friend Teresa is the general manager of the Chicago location, which is right on the Chicago River, right next to Marina Towers, Marina City, for those who are familiar. And then we were not done.
But wait, there's more?
But wait, there's more. You also get the hose assembly for those hard to reach areas. so after that, it was an Uber trip to Empire Cigars in Brooklyn. And love Empire, beautiful space. You walk in, you got the little counter when you walk in, and then you take that elevator upstairs, and then that is one of the most impressive humidors around. They keep it together. So more cigars and drinks flowed, and that is where I found when I walked in that humidor, the Lost City. I had to do a double take because I thought all that food messed up my vision. I was like, oh, I'm saying what I think I'm saying. And so shout out to the tobacconist there, Miguel, been there a long time, sharp dude, who steered me toward them. He was asking me, as any tobacconist should, asking me, well, what do you like? You know, and so I'm a Maduro guy, I'm an Oscuro guy, and then he goes, good. He goes, and then he started pointing me toward things that I knew I would like and that I've had before. And then when I mentioned Fuente, the first thing he took me to was Lost City. He didn't take me to anything else. He said, you know, we got the Lost City. And then I'm like, where are they? He goes, they're right in front of you. And I looked again, and I looked at him, and he did this.
Yep.
And then he said those famous last words, I only got 4 left. And what do you follow that up with? I'm taking all 4.
Absolutely.
And then of course he gave me the box. So and then he bagged me. So bagged and toe tag those bad boys. Came home with a prize.
Hey, that's a nice trip.
Man,
that's just a day trip.
It is. So for those of you who don't know, in the Orlando area, Miami's about 3.5 hour drive. It could be a little less than 3.5, depending on how some people drive. No, I don't advocate violating any posted speed limits, but I did make good time.
Well, the faster you get there, the more time you have to enjoy.
Yeah, you gotta just you gotta be on the move, and you can't haste makes waste. So this was my average speed coming home.
110.
But I had the music going. You see the album that was playing there, Off the Wall by Michael Jackson. Of course. You got to drive. You got to have some good driving music.
Have ride music.
Yeah. So I thought about you as I was coming into Port St. So I was like, "It's my boy." You make that trip often, and I didn't realize how close that is to Melbourne too.
Oh yeah, it's not far. It's about another 30 minutes.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So I didn't spend enough time in Miami. And shout out to my friend Jen, who's moving today. She's having a place renovated, and she's finally moving into it. It's not 100% done, but it'll get there. It just takes time to get stuff like that done in Miami. People aren't, for whatever reason, those contractors down there, they'll start a project and they'll mess around and don't finish. So, you gotta have some quality in your work. Don't start something and don't finish it.
My mom said that a long time ago.
So, give your word, keep your word. So, especially when there's money involved. Ain't a damn thing funny when it comes to commitment.
So what are you smoking? You can tell me.
Oh, I'm smoking the Atabey, of course. Yeah, of course. Because I keep plenty of Atabeys on stock. I keep plenty of the Winston Churchill LEs on stock. I keep plenty of a lot of things on stock. You know me.
You do.
You know me. And I'm not a collector either.
No.
I'm all about sharing.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. So, and because Atabey is a more mild cigar, and my first cigar today, I figured I'd start off with something smooth, a little butter, and then I'll get into the Oscuros and some of the heavier stuff a little later.
So yeah, don't forget to try that Master Blend.
Yeah.
3.
Yes.
And those medium.
And those medium options. Yeah, absolutely.
I smoked the Elkman last night, and then I'm probably going to be smoking Rosemary Cristos today. That'll probably be my dessert cigar.
Speaking of dessert cigars, one of the things that I'm reestablishing in Paladar is pork.
Yes.
And I'm a longtime Sandeman's guy. And so one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about is the types of pork you enjoy with a cigar. And also, do you prefer, do you like tawny, Ruby, what kind of ports do you prefer? Or does it depend on the blend and the
It really depends. Like Sandeman's is one of my favorites as well, but also Dow.
Dow?
The Dow Tommy Port
Is that DAO?
DOW.
DOW. Okay.
Yeah, that was my drink every time I went to cigars. Bellicoso.
Mm-hmm.
Every day I'd go there in the evening on Thursday nights. I'd have my cigar, and they'd bring me a double of Dow, and it's just one of those. It's got that sugar, it's got that sweetness, but it just blends so well with the cigar. It brings out, like I tell people, especially with red wine and ports, you pick up a lot more floral notes out of your cigars. A lot more floral notes, especially in the Habanos. So that was one of my favorites, the Dow 12. Quite favorites. And I got introduced to the 12 at CJ and Josh's at Bellicoso in Eno Park. And it was, like I said, Sandeman's everybody drinks because that's the biggest name that people know. Anytime you say, oh, I want to try a port, you can find that in. You can find it at Walmart, you can find it at Total Wine, ABC, any liquor store is going to carry it.
Yeah.
So that was the first one that I got into.
Okay.
And a friend of mine told me that, so when you open the bottle, and leave the top off overnight.
Really?
Let it brew, and then you drink the next day.
Oh, I was not
Or
aware.
you do it in the morning. So if you know you're going to have it, you got a fresh bottle, and you know you're going to have it that night, you open it up in the morning, you leave the top off, put it on top of the fridge, leave it open, and then by the time you get home, the ports are open all the way up.
Ah, okay. And you know what else is interesting? I started drinking port before I started smoking cigars. Because my mom always kept port at home. She didn't drink it much, but she bring it out Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas, those types of things. So, and I was a latchkey kid, so sometimes when I'd come home from a long day at high school,
You needed a nap.
I needed a nap, or we ran out of Welch's. I would indulge myself in a little bit of
A
port.
little bit of port. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
And because a lot of those port bottles are dark,
You can't tell what's in there.
no, couldn't
Yeah.
tell.
The liquor level's unmeasurable.
That's right. And so
Or you just pour some Welch's back in there and fill it back up.
the Welch's red and the grape, mix those together, pour it back in.
Speaking from experience, I can tell.
I was a master blender even back then.
No one will ever know.
I was a port sommelier.
Maybe that's why your mom didn't drink it all the time. She's like, man, this isn't strong enough. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe.
So she just tried to age it for a little bit.
It didn't work.
It did not.
Shout out to Welch's for backing me up, keep me out of trouble. So I started drinking port before I got into cigars, and so not realizing at the time that they were going to be a natural pairing and extension of each other. So now, just like whether it's tequila or bourbon or whiskey,
Keep it in rotation.
you have to keep a rotation. So I need to get back into my port. So thank you for the information as always. I definitely need to pick up some of the Dow and check that out. So, what do you keep at home? Do you keep Dow at home?
Oh, yeah.
Do you? Okay. What else? Do you keep any others at home or just that?
Nope, just that. That and Sandeman's.
That is it.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's and like you
I'm
said,
a creature of habit.
It's a standby. Yeah,
I'm a
same.
creature of habit. I
Same.
mean,
you know what you like, and
if I'm out and
Yeah.
there's something new or something that somebody else has recommended, I'll try it. And then if I like it, then I'll go buy a couple of bottles of it. But usually, when I go, even when I go to the liquor store, they're like, oh, well, we recommend this if you like that. I'm like, if I don't get a sample of it, I'm not gonna, because the stuff that we drink it's not $15, $20 a bottle stuff. So
you know what else I have for you that I should have given you first?
that's good because I only got like 2 or 3 of these left out of that box that I had. So
I've got about 12. And handle your business.
do you not smoke these?
I do, and I still have.
So how many boxes have you purchased?
A few. a lot, more than you think.
Clearly, because there were only 3 boxes when we all went, and all 3 of us bought a box each. And there was no more, and I was told there were no more to be found.
Well, it's just like the Herrera Steli.
That is true.
I brought a box of those in because you told me that you had your efforts were futile in one of those options and getting them. So, and I was like, oh, you ain't said nothing but a word. So I brought a box in, and I'm down to my last box at home. But that's okay. We'll get them.
Yeah, it's like our mutual friend yesterday. He was talking to me, and he's like, I haven't smoked a Dirty Rat in 5 years. And I'm like, that's one of my favorite cigars.
Yeah.
And he's like, really? I was like, yeah, I got 4 or 5 boxes of them at home. He's like, no way. So I said, yeah. I said, I'll bring you a box tomorrow. He's like, no, you don't have to. Like, yeah. Like, they're like water for me. I know where to find them. Mm-hmm. I've got my spots. I mean, literally, there are times where I call outside of the United States to get them, but I get them.
Okay.
And they have a steady supply. So I'm like, a box is not a bad thing for me. I'll give it to you. And he was so appreciative. I haven't been able to find these because he doesn't want to buy a single stick. Because that's one of those cigars, when you smoke a single stick, you're like, I want to smoke this at home, having a drink in the backyard, on the patio.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice to smoke it at a lounge, but it's so much more enjoyable when you're at home.
Agreed.
So I gave him the box, and he was like, a kid at Christmas to dumb it down a little bit. Because I was going to use the other one.
And that's the great thing about this culture that we're in too. The cigar culture is a generous culture. You know, one of us can't find something, the other can. Here, share. Because it always comes back. So all the things I can't repay you enough for all the wonderful things that you exposed me to and shared with me. So when I have the opportunity to do the same for you, any of our other friends, you know, we look out for each other. And I've had people who are not in the cigar culture say, well, why did he give you a cigar? Why do you give him cigars? Or why? Well, because that's what we do.
Yeah.
It's what we do.
And I having trouble finding Austin's Hope, which is, you know, one of my girlfriend's favorite wines. And he happens to have 2 cases of it.
So there you go.
So, you know, I give him a box, he's like, oh, hold on. And he shows back up with 3 full bottles of Austin's Hope. And I'm like, all right, well, great. This is a Mother's Day gift here.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
So, shout out to, you know, like you said, just the camaraderie and the fellowship and the brotherhood and sisterhood, you know, of cigars.
It's there. And it's always there. Now, there are some people in this culture who are not generous by nature for whatever reason, and I'm not gonna name names.
The moochers.
Mm-hmm. So we don't fuck with them. We don't.
Once again, everybody, if you are free on this beautiful, sunny Florida afternoon, please come down to Executive Cigar Lounge. Kentucky Derby is not starting until 6:58. However, we are having a Kentucky Derby event that starts at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock?
So you got 15 minutes. You got raffle tickets for the winner of the Derby. You got live music inside.
Live music outside.
You got a DJ outside. You got plenty of covered seating, so you're not in the sun.
Food by Chantel.
Well, the food by Chantel is catered, so it's only for the people who bought actual event tickets.
You are wicked if you didn't get your ticket.
So, however, space, Chantel's Just Until is just around the corner.
It is just around the corner.
So,
and on Fridays and Saturdays, they are open till 4 a.m. So there is no excuse.
So today is also the art festival. So you
Get
can walk
yourself
downtown, pick up a nice piece of art for Mother's Day. You know,
I'm art, and I'm a nice piece. Pick me up.
Well, I don't think anybody's going to take you home to their wife as a present. I don't know how that'll go.
What kind of podcast are you guys doing anyway?
Well, then again,
The best kind. The question was, what kind of podcast is this? The best kind. Unfiltered.
This is the Joe Rogan podcast of cigars, alcohol, and guns. So
Yeah,
Damn right.
that's it.
this is where we're going.
It's more whiskey than
And shout out to one of the coolest brothers on the planet, Mr. Aaron Pierce, sitting there with his shades on. Yeah, right there. I see you. Man, coming here, it's sunny as hell outside, but he's inside with his shades on. So that tells you how cool this brother is.
Let me tell you, that's a string of words
sometimes you gotta keep the hater blockers on, you know?
Is that what the hater blockers?
That's the hater blocker.
I like that. I like that.
You know, there are those people who just, they can't be happy for you. They just gotta hate on you. So sometimes you gotta tune them out.
Is that why he wears those around me?
Well, sir, you've just given a definition of yourself. But I did see another shirt that I have to get now. Dilligath. And I used to say this long ago and I forgot about it. Do I look like I give a fuck?
Ah,
And so that and the FAFO shirts.
yep, that and the FAFO shirts. Yeah, gotta get those. I gotta get that made.
Well, I'm gonna get a friend from 1112 Customs.
Good,
She's
good.
gonna make some of those up for us.
Okay.
So that we can probably raffle some, not raffle some, but give her some away
Yeah.
I like cards.
at the next
But this is derby party?
at the next party we have. Probably the
It's
first.
all racing. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And that'll be Bang Tail Whiskey.
Yeah, there's horses.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
Here at
different breed.
Executive. So that'll be
Almost
shout out
as
to
much
Brandon
money
Ben.
as-
Yeah, we know
Yes.
what they're gonna let
He's
Jimmy
doing a lot of
Johnson
big things.
race
I
as
told you.
far as.
He's building an Nashville Songwriters Retreat.
See, it's too bad.
So
That's the
it's
last
going to be,
road race, but,
and he showed me just looking at the place now, just
now you got
he's not
Schumacher.
finished.
That's-
It is going to be an amazing retreat.
Y'all already fun at all, y'all watching horses.
Full staff on for cooking.
Well, my first
He's
is
building an actual
He
pavilion.
said 4:30, so.
He's got a nice fire pit. He's got a recording studio.
Back out.
I mean, it's
Actually, you put the horses on.
fully laid out. Fully laid out.
I got a scoop for you. You know who's gonna be here at Executive on June 19th, just before Father's Day?
Who?
Alona.
I thought June 19th was aren't we supposed to be in Tennessee?
That's when it opens.
Oh, that's when it opens.
That's when it opens to the public, and that's when the Uncle Nearest Master Blend edition comes out. But June 19th,
She'll be here.
Alona from Fedora Designs will be here
For an event.
for an event.
Okay.
Yep. So shout out to Alona from Fedora Designs. We had her on the show a couple months back. Love the designs of her fedoras. So I was fortunately in a position to be a conduit between her and Executive Cigars and to get an event going. And so part of the plan is to get fedoras for the executive staff, get fedoras for us, and so forth. So,
Oh, very nice, very nice.
So yeah, and just in time because that's right before Father's Day.
That is true.
Perfect. So we will have her here in the flesh.
So look out for that one. That's going to be, we might have to go live all day for that.
Yeah,
But that's going to be a full-on event.
yeah. So showing off those amazing fedoras. So
You know, we should get for music.
who that?
Leo.
Leo Lopez.
Leo Lopez.
Yes, I shared his info also. So
There's the man himself.
there he is. So, but yeah, that would be and the missus too. So shout out to Rachel and Tom
And the dog.
and the dog. Yeah,
Everybody's here.
yeah, the whole family's here. So it works. It works.
So you got to see you're sipping here. I'm all the way in this.
I'm not sipping. I'm throwing down.
Challenge accepted. All right.
Hold some more.
Well, let your conscience be your guide, sir.
What conscience?
All I got is 2 devils.
Two what?
One here and one here.
Oh, I thought you said 2 pebbles. Okay, I was gonna say, keep that to yourself.
Plums, sir. Plums.
Plums.
It's too early. It's too
No, it's not. It's never too early.
And don't
Always
forget,
right on time.
stop by and get your Woodford Reserve Double Oak Executive Cigar Limited Edition bottle here today.
Do that.
And great price, $70. So you can't beat that. Cigar deals going on all day.
Always.
Live
Always.
music,
Always.
food. It's already starting to get a little busy and it hasn't even gotten to 4 o'clock. We probably got, 50 or 60 people.
Yep.
I think everybody just coming here to get parking early because that's what I did. I showed up at about 1:45 just so I could park right out front because I know it's going to be hell come 4 or 5 o'clock.
Get your spots. Get your spots.
And we're going all night. We're open till midnight tonight. So music and liquor and cigars will be abundant for the next 8 hours.
This is the place to be.
And then the after parties, I can guess at your house, absolutely. So there we go. We've already got the after party spot selected. So
Stimulators in the simulator. My man.
So I did pick up a new handgun.
Oh, what'd you get? I know you were eyeing like 612 different things. What'd you pick up?
It was 611.
Ah, my bad. My bad. What'd you get?
Walther.
Oh, okay.
I've been looking at that Walther what was it, PKQ, the 45, and I've been like, oh, should I? I was like, I've already got 2 other 45s, but they don't look like the Walther. So
I'll have to check that out. I don't think I've seen that. I want to see what that looks like. So, yes.
pull that one up.
Where'd you pick it up from?
Shall not be named.
Okay.
Personal broker.
Understood.
There you go. Yeah, there's a HD.
You know, I still want that 810.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I like. And that's a perfect CNC too. Yeah.
So I'm gonna get it powder coated and everything, and doing an OD green desert tan to match the 300 blackout from Live Free that I have, which is another carry and conceal AR. It fits in the book bag. It's a carry and conceal. Just saying.
Nobody needs to know if nothing pops off.
There you go.
So that's how I look at it. Stay ready so you can be ready. That is the next step.
And then we've got to go. So Caitlin's going to be in Miami, or is she going to be in Orlando?
She's coming here. She'll
Oh,
be in
she'll be
Orlando.
here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can go to a local range here then. Okay, no problem.
Or maybe since the Armories is in Oviedo, connect with Lewis and introduce her to him, and then check out and see what he's got at the Armories. He said if I need anything I need to let him know.
Oh yeah, definitely. So we can broadcast from over there.
Yeah. Talk to
Do the show over there and
Louis Salazar in the Armories. So yeah, absolutely. So
do a little shooting on air. Pick up a Barrett if they got one.
yeah, ooh, 50 cal?
Is there anything else?
No, not really.
Oh, look who it is. Miss Chantel.
Oh, no.
And Miss Katie, how are you?
have a table set up for
So Katie is the sweetest thing. Every time I see her, she gives me love, she gives me hugs, and she finally accepted my Facebook friend request. It's been outstanding since Obama was in office. And she finally accepted my Facebook friend request.
What are you talking about, Katie?
So now we're official.
All right, so we're gonna set up right on
Miss Chantel, how are you?
man, going crazy but good.
You don't look
what's
like
on the menu today?
No. Yeah, what we got?
Oh, we got
Greens, tomatoes.
some Virgo stew, meatballs, chicken and waffles, shrimp
Oh,
and bread, angel eggs, strawberry cake, lemon meringue pie.
I love lemon meringue pie.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, man, I've been seeing things last
My
night.
grandmother on my dad's side used to make lemon meringue pie.
Okay, don't judge me then. No, I don't want to
Oh,
hear
no
that.
judgments. I'm just showing you where the love comes from.
Oh yeah, that's
So-
good.
And shout
And
out
I
to
see
Katie.
that purple hat right there.
And again, shout out to Katie, being one of the most talented artists in all of Central Florida. I love your work.
Thank you.
So,
Shout out on the radio.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The people we love get love.
I know that's
They get
That all
love.
goes here.
what do
Her
I
shirt says Chantel smells good, tastes better.
What I'll do
That's the truth.
is
I tell people that all the time, and I don't have a shirt.
This is why.
what I'll do is
Tastes great, less filling.
you bring the food and just set it on here.
The truth is the truth.
The truth will set you free.
It will.
Now we gotta bring all the
It will
bottles.
set you free.
Like this woofer.
I'm not even talking to you.
Let it go. Watch it frozen. Cheers.
Salute.
How are we keeping this open?
You just close it gently and it'll stay kind of.
Yeah, it was really close.
That's why when you asked me earlier, did I want ice or whatever, I'm like, no, this, you gotta have this neat.
Well, yeah, I drink everything neat, so
Yeah. But
I like to ask people's preference just because, you know, you never
you want to
know.
find out they're a real sucker.
Well, I didn't want to say it like that, but yeah.
All right. And I would hope that if I had said, no, I'd like some ice, or I'd like that chilled, I would hope that you smack me upside the head.
Well, I would have just not given you a drink and told you to go get a daiquiri from the bar or something. I wouldn't. Just get it with me.
I'd have been like this. I'd have been hiding my face. They'd be like, who's the masked podcaster? Who is the mad podcaster? We know that voice.
Oh, Steve, if you're listening, I need you to stop by Rita's Cigar House and pick me up some Liga. Because I know she's got it because I talked to her yesterday.
9 or 52.
Either or.
Okay.
Either or. Pick your poison.
And also stop by and pick up some Particus Lusitania for me.
Yes. Yeah,
And-
Rita's shop.
And Cohiba Escondido.
Rita's shop.
You haven't come back broke.
Did you see the new one that's come out? The Cohiba M series?
No. Oh, is that the collaboration?
Yes. So the Cohiba M series is the first cigar to be made in the United States. Forever. And our buddy Sean Williams was smoking one last night. Just the box work alone is amazing.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to one of those to get the full release so that I can.
Have you heard of this website, Cigar Terminal? They're out of Switzerland, and they will ship Cuban cigars to America.
Do they insure their shipment?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, if they insure, then I'm all in.
So there was an attorney I met in Miami yesterday, and that's it. And that is his source, verified for years. He said,
I saw that series D's on there. So
nothing wrong with some D's, my brother. So get it.
throw some D's on it.
Throw some D's on it. So cigarterminal.com.
I don't even know the cigar website.
Oh, look who's about to walk up in here. My man himself, TC. What up, man?
What's up, man?
Are you
What's up, Sugar Bear?
They told me y'all was
looking-
sitting here. I said, they're supposed to be out here.
Looking derby ready. What's going on with you?
I look like that.
You got
That naval orange on. I see.
I see.
Where you see that, man?
Man got his player loafers on and everything.
I didn't know you was a Gators fan.
Sexual chocolate is in the house.
We haven't left since yesterday.
TC, I didn't think you were a Gators fan.
No, hell no.
Well, you got their colors on today. I don't know.
I'm a hurricane.
What's good?
Hey, what's going on, man?
You guys did an awesome job as always.
What's in the box?
This is a special deal with
Oh.
that.
No, what's in that box?
Oh, that's our locker.
That's what I want to know. What's in that box? That's where all the good stuff is.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, not really. I left my travel case at home, so
See, I like his
We got a
box.
couple
See his
sticks.
box? There's nothing but liquor in there.
some 1792
Ah, nice. 1792. What else we got in there?
in the back.
Yeah.
Get some moonshine over there too.
You got
What?
some shot?
Moonshine's at home.
Apple pie?
Moonshine's at home.
Okay.
Is it apple pie or white lightning?
Apple pie.
Oh, there
There
it
it
is.
is.
There it is.
We're gonna have to get some of that.
Hello, hello.
We're gonna have to have him on the show just so he can bring us some moonshine.
I know, right?
Look at here, look at here.
I know. How you doing, Doug?
It's nice to see this place filling up.
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's 4 o'clock, so the boardroom's open to the members only.
I'll be honest with you.
I got food coming. We got fuel cups everywhere.
Yeah.
Drinks.
We're already. There are around 50,000 people at the Kentucky Derby today in Fort Downs. Now, certainly that's down from 175,000 plus what it used to. But still, for those who
Still,
are,
a third of the population is still a good amount.
it is. It's good to see events starting to let people come in and so forth. You're seeing baseball stadiums and so forth. So it's good to see. Hopefully, went to a baseball game Arizona Diamondbacks versus San Diego Padres. Oh, nice. Yes. So, but she had good seats, so
That's what happens. The perks of working for. Shout out to her so we can get some good seats.
I told her I'm hitting her up. Super Bowl, NBA Finals, Stanley Cup, Olympics, Kentucky Derby,
Pro Bowl.
all that, Pro Bowl,
Everything happened.
Erica. I'll even take some Orlando Magic City tickets. put us on the side.
Oh, yeah. I'll watch over there. Hey, look, they're a great football club.
They are.
Don't get it wrong. They're a great football team. So I'm just glad to have soccer, or football as it's called everywhere else, in the city. Now we have sports all year round. We do, which is what I love.
Same.
Because that was the sucky part, having, you know, Super Bowl and the NBA Finals, and then you have this just wide open space of absolutely nothing. And it's just like, I guess I'll watch spring games.
Yep.
Or you get into stuff like curling, beach volleyball. Yeah.
It's Caleb.
Oh, okay.
Artist, model. So extraordinary.
Extraordinaire.
Yeah. So and one of the kindest people. And her man Sean is also an artist too. So gotta go check Sean out.
So, oh, by the way,
Yeah. Her.
Kat and Chris are supposed to be coming today.
All right, nice.
Yes.
Nice.
And Jess and Andrew.
Oh, nice.
Genesis, so,
I hope Annette comes. I know Annette just celebrated her birthday.
yes, she did. Yes, she did. I think she turned like 21 or something. Maybe it's 25, I don't know. 20 something. So, I'm looking forward to having some of the old crew back together and hang out. Virgil's outside as usual.
Of course, chilling, getting smoke on. The man with the hat. So
And who else is here? I'm sure Rupert will probably show up and a couple of the other guys.
hope so. They all need to come out. The old Bella Coso crew. Even if you didn't get a ticket, show up. Or if you didn't get a ticket and you're mad because you didn't get a ticket, then don't show up.
Either way, I don't give a fuck. I'm here.
Oh, you go. You don't get one or two.
I get less than half a shit. So we are here. It's beautiful. There's cakes coming in the door. There's food coming in the door. There's people everywhere. The streets are lined. I mean,
And you know what else? This is the first day of May.
it is.
You know, happy May 1st.
Happy May 1st. Isn't it like flagpole day or something? May Day?
For me, it's always flagpole day.
There's that too. There's that.
Very
Hello.
Coming in and out, getting the work in, bringing the food in. So this is work.
This is gonna be a great day.
It is a great day. So I have some things on my menu right now.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of peckish.
What? There it is.
Got some wings over there. I'm snatch some rolls.
Wangs. Tell me. It's wangs.
Or is it Z?
Wangs.
Z.
Yeah, put that emphasis on it.
Yeah, it's definitely getting busy out here. So yeah, stop on by Executive in Sanford, on Seminole Boulevard, right across from the marina in the water. Art show's going on. We've got the Johnny Cash impersonator here, who's walking around, kissing babies and signing boobs.
That's what Johnny Cash did.
We've got a DJ outside. We've got a full covered patio. We've got a guitarist inside playing live music. We've got cigars. We've got booze.
Great
We've got
food.
Woodford Double Oak. I mean,
Great food. We got a raffle coming up.
we got a raffle for
It's the Kentucky Derby going on. What else do you want?
lap dance.
Okay.
Foot massage.
Okay.
That smells amazing.
This is Sanford. I'm sure all that can be arranged.
World peace.
See,
I think it's attainable.
a world peace or a piece of the world?
World peace.
Okay.
You can do it.
Okay.
Me and you can solve the world's problems.
Okay. That means they need to listen. So I don't like having to repeat myself. I don't like having to repeat myself.
This is the
How are
ATF
you?
radio show, Cigar Snob and Sir Shirts and Shoes. Chair 4 Steve is out of the
Puerto
country,
Rico, in Rincon, in Aguadilla.
enjoying tons of fun. I'm sure.
Oh, I hope he is. And good drinks. I bet you know don't they carry Havana Club down there?
I'm sure.
They should. I hope they do.
I don't know. I'm sure he knows somebody. They got family down there, so.
That's true. That's true. You think he'll bring something back for
Hell
us?
no, he don't ever bring shit back. Fuck him. I'm still trying to get him to bring a damn Lawler's shrimp roll back.
Done asking. You and I just may have to just go there ourselves and bring something back and then say, listen, we got Lawler's. Oh, so you know. I heard it's unbelievable.
No.
He said no.
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 But one of our friends, he goes all the time. He loves it. So
It's good if you're a tourist.
okay. That's it. Okay.
Because the government wants your money if you're a tourist.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, but we may have to take a trip to them
Yeah.
to get some Lawler's
Yeah. He don't look after us.
at all.
But he has
But
no
his
problem.
wife does.
He has no problem sending us pictures though.
Yeah, but his wife does
Teasing
look out
us.
with the cookies
She does.
and the cakes
She does.
and the guava pastry.
She does. She is just
So shout out to Yesenia.
she is a true artist.
Yeah, she is. So you finished your lollipops?
I'm savoring until I get more.
Dark. I'll have to get back in the lab,
Yeah, please
make
do.
some more.
Please do.
That sorbet was good though. I tore that up. I need to share it out. Tore it up.
No, I mean,
And I'm not even a mango eater, but
whoa. And see, and this is another reason why I'm glad I live alone. I ain't got a shit. Well, technically, it's just for the three of us. It's me, myself, and I. Siri and Alexa can watch. You know, they like to watch. It's true.
deep side.
True.
That's all I can do right now.
True.
I don't know what else to say.
And sometimes, you know, I make Alexa talk. Because, you know, if you say Alexa, Simon says, she repeats whatever you say afterwards.
Does she?
Yes. Yeah, so say, Alexa, Simon says, kiss my ass. And she'll say, kiss my ass.
Well,
Other words, she'll go, please, but she'll say, kiss my ass. And you say, Alexa, Simon says, kiss my ass.
that's good to know.
Oh, yeah.
I got something to tell Alexa.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Tell her about herself. Let her know.
Mine used to go dark after about 5 minutes. I'm touching her out and telling her to shut the hell up.
So they all put that.
And I'm finished the second of this because
And it doesn't have, and it should take 5 minutes either. Cigar snob in the house. I love when I just exasperate him and get that look on his face. Just,
there's nothing else to say. I mean, there's just nothing else to say. Yeah. So again, stop by Executive Cigar Lounge today. Kentucky Derby style. We got the drinks, we got the food, we got the music, we got the cigars. And we already got a shit ton of people lined up outside. Just to ensure the festivities doesn't start. Oh shit.
oh, Wendell is in the house. We were just talking about you earlier, brother. What is going on?
What's going on?
Rocking the hat too. Look at
I
it.
haven't seen a forehead that size since
When was the last time you looked in the mirror?
Oh.
yesterday actually. I didn't look today, I just couldn't help myself. I'd have been still stuck there looking how beautiful I am, so.
But Executive Cigar Shop and Lounge, the address is 225 West Seminole Boulevard, suite number 1108 in Sanford, Florida.
Just, you'll see where all the people are at.
What's up, baby?
What's going on?
Come see us all. Wendell, give me some, man. You just gonna
Because I haven't seen them in forever. Yeah.
still love, brother. How are
Senor
you?
Estevez is in the house.
What you smoking?
Rodriguez.
That's,
course.
Of course. So that's what I told you. Oh,
You did not tell me to smoke that.
I gave you the option.
Yeah.
But then I said, after all that,
Davidoff.
smoke the Davidoff. So,
And I am thoroughly enjoying it, so thank you very much.
my pleasure.
I'm almost done with it, so I think I will like that right after you get that.
Cool. Cool.
But Wendell, great to see you.
I'll catch you after your show.
Yep, we'll be drinking.
Cool. Wendell, did you buy a raffle ticket? Yes, you did. Good luck. It's true. I was here. Thank
And
you.
that food smells good.
Doesn't it? But that's because it's Chantel's.
Just until.
So
What do you mean?
yeah, it was. You taking all the credit. There is no blame.
Oh, I went to that silent party last Saturday.
Yeah, how was that?
Oh, it was a blast. It was a blast. They had all the music from the 90s and 2000s.
Okay.
So they had one channel which was all West Coast.
Oh,
They had one channel which was like just the bad boy channel, so it was all the uphill stuff.
that is so
And then
cool.
the third channel was So That, so it was all the down south and Midwest. So it was,
I'll check it out. I've never gone to one of
that
those.
was my first time, and I was like, I'm gonna go for like an hour and then leave. We ended up staying there for 3.5 hours.
What do you they alcohol wipe down the headphones?
Oh yeah, everybody gets their own headphones, and then
Can you bring your own?
No,
Okay.
because it's all linked up.
Okay.
But they sanitize it before, and they sanitize it when you walk in. They show you that they're cleaning them out and everything.
Okay.
And then they have the three channels you can switch to on the headphones, and you get to listen. So me and the lady were like jamming out all night.
How long you say?
I like this thing.
Closed the place.
Did
It was supposed to end at 1. It didn't end until like 2:30.
I
So good. Everybody was vibing. There was no problems. You know.
See, people can get along.
Cigars, and like they were smoking weed. So I was like, oh, can I smoke a cigar? And they're like, absolutely. So I went to the car, got the cake.
Shout out to a spot that is cigar friendly.
Hey,
You need to feel that.
I was gonna finish my cigar first, but
Wholesome mode. Wholesome mode.
Looks like I got Radio Free Sanford.
that's right.
That's it. That's it. Come on, man.
Just letting you know, you're on number 2, I'm on number 3. So just saying, not counting.
That's all we need.
Oh, now we're playing catch up.
Get on
You
the
guys want to party started? I want you to start
It
y'all
don't take me long.
Devil
Because I bring it strong.
angel legs, as I call it.
Chantel's Justin Till is 503 Sanford Avenue in Sanford, Florida. The best soul food in Central Florida, if not all of Florida.
It is. Everything there is amazing. Chicken wings, catfish, jerk Philly sub. I mean, everything.
My best. Well, you
And then
got
desserts.
this year training. I
The carrot cake, the chocolate cake, the
You might be
chocolate
ready.
cake. I
You
mean,
be where?
everything.
This one here.
I might have to close the show. So
All that. Yeah.
chicken waffle.
He is sitting with a plate of chocolate cake.
Yeah, grandma's
Y'all come ready.
You sample it. You sample it.
What?
What you sipping on?
What you call it? You want some of it?
Oh, no, I got a bottle of it.
Oh, yeah, we doing a little bit of this right now.
The double oak Woodford they're selling.
Oh, look at him coming in.
It's Kentucky Derby Saturday.
What you smoking?
I haven't had none yet. I just shit.
Okay.
Shame on you, sir.
Huh?
Shame
You
on
know
you.
what I've been smoking lately?
What's that?
Rodriguez. Yeah.
Oh, we all have.
Do you like the Primera class or the Series 84 Maduro?
I like the I don't like the one you like strong. I like
So you like
the
the Primera.
The Primera.
Primera.
Yeah. The box press.
I don't know what happened to my palate. I'm still trying to figure it out. But I like a nice, mild medium.
Nothing wrong with that. That doesn't mean there's nothing wrong with your palate. Sometimes your palate goes to the up and the floor, so it's all good.
Likes the cigars like he likes the
I remember that. Get me in trouble now.
Hey, you ain't on camera. You ain't got to worry about it.
Long as they got a white lady around.
You ain't got to worry about it, Craig. You ain't on camera. Can't nobody see your face.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
No face, no face.
He wasn't here.
Nope.
Didn't say it. But always good to see you, brother. You got a did you pick a horse in this race for the Kentucky Derby? Did you pick a
Yes, and
I didn't know. Are you?
I mean, John trying to get me better. I don't know how to bet on one.
it's a female.
With a fancy name.
It ain't my fault.
Well, you know who I'm picking?
Midnight
No,
Derby.
no. The guy with the white hair, the trainer. He always brings something
C.
good.
Wayne Lucas. or Bob Baffert?
I think it might be the one with the white, been around for years.
Both of them been around for years. There's C.J.
White hair?
Lucas and Bob Baffert. Yeah.
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 Who his horses I'm going for?
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Who got that
So,
same
Mr.
one?
Madden, we start you off with that. And you put everything
I said, I'm
else
just here to drink bourbon, man. I don't know anything about these damn horses.
Leave me alone.
Hold on. Oh, there it is, right there.
What's the new barrel?
Oh, he goes to barrel now?
Crack it
I know
up.
somebody.
Hey, you know somebody.
I said old fashioned because you want new barrel. I was like, yeah. Well, I was here for the tasting when they selected the barrel.
Oh, yeah? What at the time I was here?
But it is a great time.
No, that was
We're getting ready to kick off. We're going to go ahead and step off the air and then
That was for your
we'll be
birthday.
back,
Okay.
Like your hair.
I'm not here and I said,
broadcasting live throughout the event through Facebook and through our YouTube TV channel. So look out for us.
Yes.
You guys have a great day.
We got a raffle coming up later, so we'll
got
see
a
who
raffle.
wins. If you got a ticket, you can't
but
win it if you ain't in.
there's different flavors.
So you're trying to get into this food, aren't you? I can tell.
You know it, boy. I ain't even thinking.
Okay.
I ain't had nothing to eat all day, nothing drinking and smoking.
I like an ice cube.
Like Beyonce said, I've been drinking.
I like an ice cube with anything.
So, baby, if you listen, you already know.
Scotch. I drink a lot of scotch.
This is the Cigar Snob alongside Sir Shirts and Shoes.
Cheers.
Chair 4 Series ain't here, but I'm going to drink for
Well,
him.
it's funny.
Arch won't smoke for him.
Christ. Like one of them, meat, I
And all
like.
the disciples.
I don't drink meat. And then
Have a great day. We will be back.
You know the difference. They're all